So this is my Premier League Darts Night 5 review where normal service was resumed for New Hater after his recent pip of form as New Hater wins Night 5 the Premier League Darts, winning 6-4 against the Ferret Johnny Hayton, winning 6-4, 106 outfits for Hater, Hayton out in 100, great between the two of them. And Johnny Hayton, who started the Premier League well since returning to the Premier League, Johnny Hayton, the former Premier League champion. And yeah, big win for Yeta. Puts the doubters in the bin, and he can go into the UK Open this weekend. Full confidence. I always felt the UK Open this weekend was going to help Yeta massively, especially with his bad form at the moment that he had recently. I always felt when you keep playing games, your form's gonna come back, and your form's gonna keep coming back at some point. And we saw this coming, didn't we? Right? I know everyone was then done a bit over the top about being out of form, because it's unusual, wasn't it? It was unusual to see him out of form, but he's got his form back now, and see how he does in the UK Open. I still think it'd be difficult for these Premier League players in the UK Open, because this is a tight schedule, the quick turnaround as well, the travelling as well. Then you need to put the practice in as well. So fair play to them. Fair play to these Premier League players for still competing in the UK Open. As well. But obviously that was the final. The quarterfinals saw Luke Humphries defeat Mike Van Duren 6-1. Van Duren wasn't at it at all. Humphries wasn't at it either, but Humphries actually improved his finishing for once, didn't he? In that game to win 6-1. Johnny Hayton defeated Cian van Veen 6-4. Then Cian van Veen wasn't his greatest performance. His finishing was still good, wasn't it? Cian van Veen's finishing was still good, but Johnny Hayton was dud on his finishing and dud on his scoring as well. Derwin Price defeated Stephen Bunting 6-5. I think Derwin Price got away with that. For me, Stephen Bunting should have won that game after the lead he had as well. I think he was 5-3 up, Stephen Bunting as well. But Derwin Price squeezes past Stephen Bunting, which does help Derwin Price as well in terms of the league table. And obviously you here defeated Josh Watt 6-4. Josh Watt averaged 103, by the way, but that doesn't tell the story. Josh Watt was more worse than Yeta on the doubles. Yeta's doubles was all that mattered in that game against Josh Watt, while Josh Watt was missing too many darts at doubles despite averaging 103. And if Josh Watt would have won that game against Yeta, then again we would be having concerns about losing to Josh Watt. But this shows how big of a win that was for Yeta, just to put the doubters aside. Because Yeta ended up averaging 111 to defeat Derwin Price 6-3. Sensational performance from Yeta in that game. Then Price didn't do much one. Yeta was just unstoppable in that game. And Johnny Hayton defeated Luke Humphries in the first semi-final to win 6-4. Luke Humphries just wasn't at it, was he? Humphries just wasn't at it with the Storm, was he? Just wasn't at it with the Storm, which is a complete reverse, isn't it? From the previous weeks where he needed to improve his finishing, not his Storm power. But now the reverse has happened. His Storm power's now his Storm power's done off, and now he's improved his finishing instead. Johnny Hayton obviously winning 6-4, and Johnny Hayton ended up losing the final to Yeta, which means the league table looks like this. Johnny Hayton top of the table, 5 points clear ahead of Derwin Price, Yeta and Cian van Veen, who are in the remaining playoff places. Van Duren, how it can all change just like that in a couple of weeks when we saw Van Duren top of the year now. Van Duren is now outside the playoffs now, especially after missing the night as well. And Humphreys on 6 points, Bunting on 5, and Shotwell is still yet to get a win in the Premier League darts. I think Shotwell will get a win. I actually think Shotwell can still reach a final as well on a night of the Premier League darts, but I think my prediction of putting Shotwell in the playoff start of the season, start of the tournament, I think that's in the bin now. But who knows? Who knows? Can all turn around. We never thought Stephen Bunting would win the game, did we? And he ended up winning the bloody night. So, then, still long way to go. Still 12 more nights of this Premier League darts. But yeah, it's all the night beyond to Uhieta, getting his form back. And it was a statement, wasn't it, from Uhieta? It was a statement to say, never doubt me at all. So, I think Humphreys is under a night win at some point as well. We've obviously had 5 different night winners already. We obviously had Van Duren win the first night. We had Duren Price winning the second night. Johnny Caton winning the night as well, and then Stephen Bunting, and now we've got winning the night. Will we have a 6 different night winner in the war next week? Let me know. Let me know down below in the comments. But that is my night 5 Premier League darts review. Feel free to leave your review down below in the comments as Uhieta wins night 5 and puts all the doubts in the bin about his recent PFL form.